Sue is infallibly elegant, but she's also invariably warm and human, and most of all, she's so interested in everybody else.
Sue is incredibly kind and I would say fiercely loyal to alma mater and to her friends and to her family. Anyone who gets to know Sue is adding an incredible and admirable person to their friend group.
Sue and I first met in 2006, shortly after she became a major gifts officer for the College of William & Mary. We started going to lunch and sometimes out to dinner, and I thought that our relationship was pure friendship. However, after a short period of time, she started reaching underneath the table and pulling up hidden green and gold folders with wonderful ideas for how I might give William & Mary.
She had been an elementary education major when she was here, and she started as a preschool teacher when her own children were little. And then she migrated to elementary school, and she was very talented, and it was recognized right away. Eventually, Sue became one of the county's great gurus of gifted and talented education. The county then pushed her further and asked her to be the principal of a school that needed a bit of a shake-up. She got the school turned around, but then I think she decided that it was time to move on. And so she and a friend started a consulting firm, the Lead Alliance, and they would offer their services to corporations, nonprofits. She's had quite a career before she ever started her job at William & Mary, which she had been doing, by the way, for nothing for a long time.
Sue has a deep and abiding love for the college. It has been said that green and gold blood runs through her veins. She served as chair of the William & Mary Fund, which is now the annual giving fund. She served on the board of the Greater Metro DC Alumni Association. She's chaired the first ever DC auction to support the college. She's chaired her class reunion. She was deeply involved in the creation and formation of the Society of 1918. And she was very involved in the expansion of the Alumni House. Her daughter Megan told me whatever time Sue had outside of raising 2 children and working full-time was spent on William & Mary.
Well, Sue serves the community in a lot of ways, but 2 that come specifically to mind are her service on the volunteer board of the Bruton Parish Church and her time as the housing board chair of the Pi Phi sorority. So Sue has been going to Bruton Parish Church for many years, but in recent years, Sue has also gotten involved with their volunteer board, where she brings some of her expertise in planning and staffing events of the church. I think Sue's had an incredible impact on Bruton Parish Church.
I learned after the fact that Sue was presented with the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award when she graduated. And it's for qualities of heart, mind, and helpfulness to others. And I just think that that is Sue, and that award was true then, and it's true now.
Sue, congratulations on the unbelievable recognition as a recipient of the Alumni Medallion. I cannot think of someone who is better deserving of this commendation. I have been blessed to be a friend of yours over the last few years and to have gotten to know you, but I recognize that I am just one person who is positively impacted because of your presence in their life. Thank you so much for being an incredible example of how to have a lifelong relationship with William & Mary, and congratulations again.
Congratulations, Sue. I am so thrilled that you have received the highest honor bestowed upon an alum by our beloved alma mater. You deserve every bit of love and adoration. Congratulations, Sue.
So Sue, old friend and loyal William & Mary alum, I am so thrilled that you are receiving this award. It could not be going to a more deserving person, so congratulations, dear.